Playing the music you love. Pure FM.
Hello, this is the Weekly Ramble show with Simon and Ollie. This week, I'm supposed to have planned the show on my own.
Did you?
Yeah, of course I did.
That's a no. That's definitely a no.
No, I did a little bit. I came up with some stuff, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. You came up with a segment.
Yeah, well, I did choose all the songs originally, but being as my laptop is broken, couldn't get the music, so Simon has had to step in on that front.
I went home this weekend, and then I came home, Portsmouth home, to find that Ollie had planned next to nothing.
Well, yeah, no, that's true. That's sort of true.
It's pretty true.
I had a disgustingly terrible weekend, though. My laptop had broken, I had tons of work, I felt ill as well, I wasn't feeling great this weekend. Mm-hmm. But I am back, I'm fresh, and I'm ready to hit this week hard.
Yeah. I'm loving this music in the background.
I know, this is great. What is this?
It's called Talk to the Box.
Talk to the Box, this is great.
Yeah, should we go to our first song?
I think we should go to a song.
Get started on the ramble.
Let's get started.
Get involved online. Click purefm.com.
Czechoslovakia time.
Czechoslovakia time.
That was Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. Love that song.
Fantastic song.
You got a story, actually?
I have got a story, actually. It reminded me very much so of this summer, actually. This summer I was working full-time for a events delivery company. We set up marquees for big events, and then we delivered all the furniture as well, so like chairs, tables, lots of heavy lifting and driving around, basically. But in between, we had every Tuesday was a cleaning day. We had to clean all the furniture, make sure it was presentable. Obviously, people are paying a lot of money for our service, and we have to make sure everything's in good condition. So we had to clean these white plastic deck chairs called bistros, actually.
Bistros?
They're called bistros.
I didn't know that.
That is the official name of them.
There we go.
And I just had this image, this memory of cleaning these white plastic deck chairs in the middle of this massive marquee, completely empty, apart from 4 benches in the middle and 4 guys just cleaning this stack of like 200 chairs, just nodding their head and sort of bouncing around in rhythm with that song. So that's my memory of
a wonderful story. Ollie Be Good. It's terrible.
That was
anyway.
A poor joke, I must admit.
Back to the plan that is this show.
Yes.
Czechoslovakia this week.
Czechoslovakia. Well, I think you're the expert on this one this week.
I was there.
Unfortunately, El Capitano, Ollie Owen, was absent.
He was not there.
I was not available for selection this week.
Well, you were. You chose not to come.
I had pressing matters in terms of my
$9,000 a year matters.
Not my $9,000. Basically, I had a urgent deadline due in today. Actually, 3:00 today. It was only 4 hours ago.
Did you get in?
We got it in We got it in yesterday. In the end.
Good lad.
But I couldn't fulfil my promise to the team to be there for every game because I had to go and finish my film script yesterday evening, and we finished that at about 9 last night. So
okay.
Unfortunately, I missed the game.
Yeah, the match started at 8:30, so
it was unfortunate.
Yeah. Anyway, we lost 3-1.
We did
against the Electric Boys.
The Electric Boys. I'm not quite sure what that name is.
Not sure. None of them were electric, but
really.
Yeah.
Not impressive.
Fun fact there.
So why did you lose to them as your manager?
Because I went in goal briefly and let in a goal.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not a goalie.
Should I be going back in goal next week?
Yeah, you were good.
I was quite good, I thought.
You were really good.
We've already had this.
Yeah, just listen to the podcast if you want this exact conversation.
Yes, if you want to hear the Ollie is good in goal conversation, listen to last week's show on the podcast, because
which I haven't edited, actually.
You need to edit
It's not released yet. I've just remembered to edit it. I'll do a bumper editing for this week. This week and next week.
You do indeed.
Last week and this week's show.
I'm going to start cracking the whip, man. You got to start churning out these podcasts.
I will. Don't worry about it.
Okay. We're busy guys. This is a busy period for students at Portsmouth Uni at the moment,
I think I've got an exam on Thursday and an essay due for Thursday.
I don't know why we're doing this, actually.
We're just giving them our timetables.
They're listening to our miserable student lives.
Come to uni. It's great.
Yes.
You got loads of deadlines.
Yeah, scripts, blogs, tests, essays. Happy days.
It's fantastic. Anyway.
Yes.
Staying on the footballing topic, Ollie's contribution to this was a great idea, I thought.
I think it was a great idea, personally.
Explain it now.
Well, my idea came... it's quite a fairly light-hearted football story. FIFA president, Sepp Blatter, was doing an interview in England, and at the end of it, sort of like the tail end of the interview, they asked him a light-hearted question of, who do you think is better, Messi or Ronaldo?
The age-old question.
The age-old question that's been around for the last God knows how long, like 5-6 years now. Usually, people will take a diplomatic stance on this. Stance?
I say stance.
Oh, do you? I usually say stance, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, usually people say, oh, they're both very good players, a little bit different, so you can't
compare them.
That's what everyone says.
However,
no. The FIFA president decided he would say about how he'd started off with Messi, saying how Messi is a good boy, an ideal child for any mother or father.
Yeah.
Reiterated, I think it was 3 or 4 times, he's a good boy.
Bit of a dig at Ronaldo there.
Then, to cap it all off, he goes on and calls Ronaldo the other one and says on the pitch he's like a commando, and proceeds to do a very comic, almost like John Cleese in
Ministry of Funny Walks
impression across the stage of Ronaldo going...
I advise anyone to watch it.
Wagging his finger. Anyway, Ronaldo saw this and took absolute major offence from it.
Understandably,
I'd be livid. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, at the end of the interview, he said, no, they're both very good players, so you can't pick one. And then he goes, but actually I prefer Messi. Right, okay. Ronaldo tweets him, Sepp Blatter, saying, oh, everything is clear to me now. I wish Mr. Blatter something like health and long life, best health, so that he can live long and watch his favourite players for as long as he wishes, or something like that. Really sort of not happy.
It's really funny there.
And then to top it off, he scored at the weekend against Sevilla, I think, and his goal celebration was a salute to his teammates like a commando.
Fantastic.
That's
a lot of background to this segment.
There's a lot of background to that.
What is the actual segment?
I'm out of breath now. That gave me the idea of saying, okay, these guys are widely considered as some of the top footballers in history, and I thought we could say who our best players in history are, in our opinion.
Yeah, excluding 5 people.
Excluding 5 people.
This list is Pele, Maradona, Johan Cruyff, and then Messi and Ronaldo.
Because for me, that's just obvious. Everyone is going to put Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, Messi, and Ronaldo in their top.
Well, a lot of them were, and every single list you see, they're there. But we're going to completely discount these guys.
We're not allowed to say them. I think it'd be boring. We'd probably have the same list otherwise.
Predictable, it would.
Indeed. So, having said that, I believe I'm going first.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to do a really cool thing.
Okay.
This is the Weekly Ramble football list. Oh.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Pure FM. Go.
Okay. My number 1 was Eusebio. Played for Portugal.
Okay.
And Benfica.
Okay.
He was a striker. I'm telling you this, I'm sure some people at home would know, but
I don't know.
Fantastic striker, brilliant goal scoring record, big, strong, great in the air, quick, scores a lot of goals. It was fantastic, brilliant. I've seen a few clips, amazing. Number 2, Zinedine Zidane. Absolute god.
Is this like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No, this is in no sort of particular order.
Mine is in an order.
I couldn't pick an order, but he's an absolute genius. The guy's a maestro on the pitch.
He is.
He commands everything. What else can you say? Then we've got the legend, the Manchester United legend, Georgie Best. That guy is amazing. He's literally, I've seen countless videos of him taking around 7 players.
He does weave.
And smashing it in the top corner. He's unbelievable to watch. I mean, obviously I never watched him from his era because that was ages ago, but the videos I've seen are...
Great facial hair too.
Oh, and that beard.
The sideburns and beard.
I am jealous of that. That is a mane and a half.
It's pretty incredible.
Then moving quite a bit further forward, we've got Ronaldinho.
Uh-huh.
This guy's a magician.
He can hear his name later on.
He can literally embarrass any defender, and he's still
can.
playing now. I mean, he's quite old now. He's mid-30s now.
Athletic Mineiro.
Yeah, Mineiro. Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
See that?
Football knowledge here.
FIFA knowledge, actually.
FIFA knowledge. And then, of course, my childhood hero.
Here it comes.
The absolute god. That is David Beckham.
Ah, okay.
He might not be, in reality, as good as maybe best Zidane.
Yeah, I got no Englishman in mind.
But, yeah, well, there's a surprise.
It's because we're terrible, that's why.
That's why. But no, Beckham was my idol as a child and probably remains to this day. So
Yeah.
he's
I
in
mean,
there.
you've got his hair.
I've got his hair.
I'm sure you have had many of his hairstyles.
Oh yeah, everyone's tried it at least at some point. The skinhead, the Mohican.
I've stick to this hairstyle right now for about
I commend you for that.
18 years.
Wow, wow.
It basically means I'm lazy. Yeah. Anyway, is that your list?
That is my list in its
I think
entirety.
it's a great list.
I thought that was a good list.
I'm gonna share everyone my list after this next song.
Playing the music you love. Pure FM.
I think I just put the mics up when you were mid sentence.
I apologise.
I jumped the gun a bit there, and you was like, "Yeah, okay." I'll do that little thing. I can't wait to listen back to that.
Oh God,
just hear it's just like. Anyway,
I'm sorry, I've completely lost it.
my list.
Yeah, Simon,
mine's shall I turn your mic down while you die?
No, okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm good.
I can't wait to listen back to that. That's gonna be fantastic. Anyway, my list of 5 people, excluding the obvious ones.
Okay.
Starting at number 5, Thierry Henry. Arsenal's best ever player, in my opinion. Would you say otherwise?
Best ever player.
Best ever player. Obviously, Bergkamp's close.
Bergkamp, Tony Adams. Come on, he was a rock.
Yeah, but come on.
David Seaman was quite a good keeper.
Yeah, but Anyway,
I don't really know any of your
Moving
sort of historically good players. So.
There's a lot, by the way. 228 goals for Arsenal.
Ooh, you've got stats. I suck. I didn't think of that.
He played for Juventus, Arsenal, and Barcelona. Still going strong at the age of 36 for New York Rebels. Won the World Cup with France in 1998, and has literally won everything you can at the highest level, with the likes of Champions League, La Liga.
Wait. Who did he win the Champions League with?
Barcelona.
When?
2 years after he lost the final with Arsenal.
When they beat us in the final.
Yeah.
Man United.
He was probably on the subs bench, but he won.
He was on the subs bench because I distinctly remember him not playing.
Yeah, but he won. He got the winner's medal. Anyway, number 4, Ronaldinho, on your list.
Yes.
In my opinion, on the ball, the most gifted player ever.
However, there is one thing I will never, ever forgive him for.
Yeah.
That free kick.
Which
that free kick in Japan, Korea,
England fan
2002.
knows.
That was a painful day.
He didn't mean it. He won World Player of the Year twice, and won the World Cup in 2002, obviously the same year that...
So angry.
Yeah, he played for great clubs. PSG, Barcelona, AC Milan, and now he's at some Brazilian club.
Atletico Mineiro.
Number 3, another Brazilian, Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, a.k.a. Fat Ronaldo.
I just feel he didn't live up to his full potential.
Whoa. But
I don't know. He could have been. I know he won. World Cup.
He won everything, but
I don't know. I just felt that.
Yeah. No. In my opinion, the most complete striker of all time. Yeah.
He wasn't that quick though.
He wasn't that quick when he became like.
Yeah, I suppose.
Really huge, but
yeah.
In his day, he was just like.
I must remember that 2002 World Cup. Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing.
Just destroyed.
Yeah,
everyone.
he World Player of the Year 3 times, which only Zidane and Messi have done. Won the World Cup twice in '94 and 2002.
Was he around in '94?
Yeah, he was probably like.
I was going to say
18 in the squad somewhere, but he still won it.
No, okay, no.
And the highest ever scorer in World Cups with 15 goals. Yeah.
I thought it was.
It was Gerd Müller.
I thought it was Gerd Müller and then Miroslav Klose.
Klose was like a goal behind Müller.
Oh, he's a goal behind.
Yeah. Klose is insane.
He scores like
a machine.
I love that man.
Yeah. Anyway, my hipster choice. The Hungarian legend that is
Puskás.
Ferenc Puskás. 84 goals in 85 appearances for Hungary.
That's fantastic.
Which is pretty good in the 1950s. He's got an award named after him.
He does.
The Puskás Goal of the Season Award. which you got to be good to have a name of goal of the season named after you. And he also played for Real Madrid, winning the European Cup 3 times. So
Crazy.
He's all right. I've seen some videos too.
However, I'm pretty sure a few Liverpool players from the 80s have won the European Cup 3 times, and they are nowhere near in the same level as Puskás.
Yeah, gonna say. I mean, there isn't.
If we're going to use that as a precedent for evaluating success in football, then
there isn't
Graham Souness is a legend.
There isn't an Ian Rush Goal of the Season award, is there? So
I don't know. Then. Is there? I don't know. Someone tell us.
I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
I bloody hope so.
My number 1 player of all time, apart from the top 5. So number 6 ever. Zinedine Zidane, of course, the most gifted player of his generation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
France's best ever player. I'm going to say
Platini? Better than Platini?
Oh, it's a question.
Well, the thing is, I don't like Platini, so
I'm not a big fan.
I'm pretty happy to say Zidane, but I'm just sort of trying to create debate.
Play devil's advocate. No, I think Zidane's better.
Okay.
Won the World Cup in '98 with Henry and a lot of other Frenchmen.
Vieira,
obviously. Best playmaker to ever.
As opposed to a bunch of English lads from.
I see. In my head, that made perfect sense. But after saying it out loud, I'm like, well, of course it was. Best playmaker, in my opinion, to ever grace the game. Is there a better playmaker?
Kaká?
Come on.
Ronaldo? Could you class him as a playmaker?
I'd say he's a winger, isn't he?
Well, I don't know. He's everything. He's just everything.
Yeah, he's a dish too.
Oh,
he's a dish.
Ronaldo, man, he's a god. He literally is amazing.
He is. Anyway, moving on.
I'm sorry.
Before he gets excited,
I got carried away there.
I got a monster up here. I can just stick a picture of him up, and I could change the wallpaper to a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo, just to distract everyone in the upcoming shows. He won World Player of the Year 3 times, like Ronaldo, and Messi did, which is pretty damn good in my opinion.
I'd agree.
I think the only other mentions that you could bring in,
Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton would be there.
Beckenbauer.
Well, yeah. I'd probably put him...
As suggested by my stepdad, who's probably listening, going, I said that!
To be honest, it would probably be...
In hindsight, I probably would have taken out Beckham for Beckenbauer.
Yeah, I think Beckham is just because you love him.
I think it might just be that, yeah. Rose-tinted glasses.
Mm-hmm, yeah, pretty much. You could put in, like, the likes of Buffon. We've ignored a load of keepers here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's one...
Oliver Kahn was brilliant.
Yeah, he's scary too.
Yeah, he's
scary man.
He's a very scary man.
There's one play for the Soviet Union.
Was this the guy that scored all the goals? No.
Yeah, he scored a couple of goals, and he's a keeper, which is amazing.
There's a Colombian player as well. I can't remember. It's the same guy who did the scorpion kick against England at Wembley. He also takes free kicks and penalties, and he's like a free kick expert.
You see videos of him. If you find out what his name is, and then search YouTube videos of him, and then you can see him just running through the defences, and he's just hilarious.
That's insane.
It's so funny. Anyway, I think we've covered our 6 to 10 players ever, or 6 to 11 players ever, because frankly, Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, Messi, and Ronaldo are the best 5 ever.
Definitely,
I'd say.
This is Pure FM.
Which next bit? Movember. Obviously, people should know what Movember is.
Yep.
It's when men donate money for testicular cancer. By growing a moustache, a sponsored moustache grow.
Sounds fun to me.
We're going to do it. Well, we are doing it right now.
We need to set up our donation page.
I'll do that tomorrow.
I think we should do that. Okay.
Basically, from the 1st of November, me and Ollie shaved and went out. Ollie's beard's gone, and he looks like a baby because the moustache hasn't really grown yet.
Actually, you didn't start clean shaven.
I did.
You didn't. There is no way on earth of that.
What's the date? It's 5th.
It's the 5th.
I grow it a lot. I grow it fast. If I had a darker coloured hair, I'd be like, "Whoa, he's beardy." But no, it's just blonde. So it just looks like I'm just fluffy around the edges.
Mine's at the pre-stubble stage. It's like
I don't get stubble. I just get like.
You just get hairs. You just get hairs.
Blonde beard. Anyway, I need to now. We're gonna post the current pictures of our moustaches to the Facebook page.
We are indeed.
What I'm going to do in a sec is going to take my headphones off, walk round to Ollie, and take a picture of him live on air. and then I'm going to put it on the Facebook group in a bit.
Obviously, I'm going to stay here and talk to you while he's doing that, so you're not listening to nothing.
You'll just probably hear me distantly going, just like fall over my jumper or something.
Yeah, don't trip over. That'd be really awkward.
Pretty funny though.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to take my headphones off now.
Okay, right.
I can't hear what I'm saying, so it could sound ridiculous.
It's okay, I've got this, man.
All right, I'll come around. I'll come around.
I've got to now prep myself for a rather beautiful picture.
Good, Ollie. It's the moustache.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Look at me. There it is. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's wonderful.
Fantastic. There we go. There is the moustache picture.
And I'm back.
Am I supposed to be taking a picture of you now?
Now I'll do a hilarious selfie. Ready?
I was going to do a selfie. Wow, this is embarrassing, guys. You're going to get to see this. Go on the Facebook page.
Don't like that one.
And come on, we haven't got time for you to take multiple selfies.
Let me do my hair.
We are on a tight schedule here, Simon.
We're on a tight-ish schedule. Anyway, I got the picture done. I'll put them up for the next during the next song.
So check out them pictures during the next song. Refresh the page as often as you can until someone's done it.
Yeah. Anyway, next segment.
This is the next segment.
This is this. If I could figure out how to work this thing, it would be like next segment, but it doesn't. These are the top 3 news stories I found on the internet. Number 3, I got to rattle through this because I've just realised we've got 20 minutes left, and we got your review.
We've got less than that. If we are including the song, we've only got 13 minutes left.
Which I'm about to take out.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Basically, number 3 would be this story, which I found, which is amazing. Basically, the police got a call, a silent call. They got the call through, and it was just silence. And they got really worried because they obviously feared the worst. It came from James Coxidge's house, and
who's this?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's the name on the news story.
Oh, okay.
I don't know him.
Carry on.
And basically, the police were like, "Oh, we got to do something. Someone's clearly in danger." So they battered down his front door, and what did they find? They found a cat hiding in a wardrobe. The cat had walked over the telephone and accidentally called 999, and obviously cats can't speak.
Can't they?
Don't think so.
Oh.
Unless you're watching
actually,
I
beg to differ, actually, because my cat at home would actually make intelligible words when he meowed.
Is it the cat from Stuart Little?
No, I'm not kidding. When he would talk, he'd come in and he'd come in through the cat flap in the kitchen, and he would walk in and go, hello. I swear, it sounded just like that. He'd be like, hello. And then sometimes when he meowed, it sounded like he was saying Ollie.
Oh, that's adorable.
And he also did one where he said mummy once, I swear.
Maybe that's just an elevated self-importance, where you're like, oh, he must be saying Ollie.
Well, no, because I'm sure he said mummy once to my mum.
But they sound pretty similar.
Mummy? Yeah, a little bit. I can't believe that just happened live on radio. I just impersonated my cat.
I'm just going to make a soundboard of the noises you make eventually.
I reckon at the end of the year we should make a montage of your sign off last week, boo, my cat noises tonight, and every other ridiculous moment that's happened over the year.
Yeah, probably. Well, there's going to be a few, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just from tonight's show.
Yes. Off the rails. Number 2, I'll just tell you the headline.
I'll stop interrupting.
U.S. Navy secrets sold for Lady Gaga tickets. A U.S. Navy commander has been accused of passing secrets to a Malaysian businessman in exchange for bribes, including Lady Gaga tickets.
Wow.
Amazing. Naval Commander Michael Misiewicz allegedly passed confidential information on ship routes to Singapore-based company GDMA.
See, what makes that worse is, are Lady Gaga tickets actually worth that?
They're not really worth state secrets.
No, I disagree. I really don't think they are. I agree with you. Disagree with this insane Navy guy.
Yeah, he's got 3 middle names too.
Do you reckon
that's important.
Do you reckon when he's not on the job, he dresses up as Lady Gaga at home and sings into his hairbrush? Do you reckon he's a proper fanboy?
Oh, I do that. Kidding.
What?
Well, you don't know. I might well do that. Anyway, my number 1 story this week. I haven't really done it. I make it sound like that was a segment that's been going on for ages.
Yeah.
This week. This is the first time. Probably won't come up for a while now. Anyway, new headline again, because it'd be funny.
Yep.
Pensioner who headbutted bear before it threw himself off a cliff survives ordeal.
What?
Russian 80-year-old.
Oh, of course.
Yusuf Al-Karigov.
Maybe that was a bit mean.
Huh?
Was that a little bit mean?
What?
You said Russian and I went, oh, well, of course. Was that?
Well, they're like stereotypically really hard.
That's true. Yeah, they are pretty mad when it comes to getting physical with.
Yeah. Well, he was in a raspberry field near Moscow.
And every image of being hard is gone because he was in a raspberry field.
He was attacked by a bear in a raspberry field. He initially tried to fend off the bear with a knife, but it disarmed him with one mighty swipe of its paw. What?
I just have had a message on the Ramble phone.
What? The Ramble phone?
The Ramble phone.
You dusted it off?
I've dusted it off and it has buzzed. Now, I was telling a funny story about my cat. I'm really sorry to interrupt you.
I am mid-story, but go on.
Shall I wait for your story to finish?
No, it's clearly not important.
Okay. I've been informed that your cat does jigsaw puzzles.
No.
Would you care to elaborate?
Oh! It does do jigsaw puzzles. Well...
Your cat does jigsaw puzzles.
Using a very tricksy camera angle, it can look like the cat's doing jigsaw puzzles. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, anyway.
That was really rude.
Yeah, the elderly man resorted to headbutting and kicking the giant animal and insists he is only alive because he battled back. Yeah. According to him, it was, I got off easy. It would have killed me if I'd have chickened out.
Wow.
So
I feel sorry for the bear.
Yeah, same.
I want to give this bear a big hug.
Yeah, when he headbutted the bear.
A bear hug.
Very good.
Not
Very
really.
good.
That was weak.
Yeah, it was sarcastic too, from me. When he headbutted the bear, it threw him off a cliff and walked away. Yeah.
I think he deserves it.
The bear is an attitude, if you ask me.
That is one sassy bear.
Do you know his injuries? 4 broken ribs, a few cuts and bruises, and but was looked after by his family who baked pies to celebrate his safe homecoming.
Well, that's quite a good way to celebrate. I quite like that.
I think it's good too.
Mum, I would like a pie for when I come home from uni this Christmas.
Yeah. If you get attacked by a bear, it would
and
be
if I get attacked by a bear, I want 2 pies.
What?
I like pie. Don't judge me.
Okay. Anyway, the question is, do you reckon you could do your review in 7.5 minutes?
No.
In that case, do your review now.
Ollie
Owen.
Okay.
Well,
that was sort of sprung on me, but okay.
Yeah, it was a bit.
That was a bit mean.
Sorry.
I know you can hear the rustling of all my paper trying to organise my mind a little bit here.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so the movie review this week. A fantastic film, and I think I may have just inducted it into my Ollie's top 5 films of all time, actually. The film this week is Argo, directed by Ben Affleck, also produced by Ben Affleck.
Batman.
The new Batman, and also produced by George Clooney.
Ooh, did not know that.
No, that's not a... and obviously the leading role is also Ben Affleck, so this is a real Ben Affleck film.
Affleck-fest.
It also stars Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad.
I'm a massive fan of
Drive.
Breaking Bad.
What else? I've seen
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. How did I forget? Of course. Alan Arkin, who for me is he's hilarious. Seen him in Little Miss Sunshine. He's hilarious in that. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have not. No.
That film is fantastic. You have to see this.
I've heard it's pretty good though.
It's so
funny. It's
funny.
pretty good.
I love that film. And John Goodman as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's in it. Did you know who John Goodman is? You look confused.
I've heard the name.
Chubby guy in a lot of comedy films, always plays the bad guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know the one. Basically, the film is about the 1979 Iran hostage crisis, where revolutionaries broke into the American embassy in Tehran and took people there hostage.
Yeah.
Are you aware of this whole political sort of story of what happened in the 70s?
I did. I also watched the first half of the film.
Okay, so you've seen the film, so you know. I'm sure people back home know what happens, but just because you were looking at me rather confused, so I wasn't sure if you...
Other things on my mind, Ollie.
Okay. Well, this film was very successful.
It was.
It won Best Picture at the Oscars last year. It also won Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Film Editing. So it did did good. It did good.
It did good, but not quite Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2.
Do not go there again.
The fantastic film from a couple of years back.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you done?
Not the last time I'll plug that film in the Ramble, though.
It better be. Yes, Argo. I thought it was a fantastic film. I couldn't pick out one fault of it.
Really?
Literally, I think it's that good.
Wow.
I can keep going. The music is done by one Alexandre Desplat. Desplat.
French,
indeed. Who did the music for the last 2 Harry Potter films, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I thought, obviously it's classical music. It was quite good, actually, and I happened to download them on iTunes, and I've actually got them on my iPod.
I've got.
It's quite good. I mean, obviously it's Harry Potter, but it's actually quite good music.
I've got the entire Lord of the Rings soundtrack on my iPod.
I've also got that as well.
And Inception, and one song from the Expendables. But I had to download it for the thing I did a couple of weeks back.
Film soundtracks I've got. We've gone completely off.
Well, we got a while left.
We've got a while. I can go back to Argo in a second.
just
Drive
ramble
soundtrack,
on.
which is my number one soundtrack of all time.
I've got that too.
And I need to stop talking about this film because I feel like all I've done since I've got here at uni is talk about Drive.
Yeah, it's a great film though.
It's a great film. Dark Knight as well. That's a really good soundtrack.
I got 2 songs from that.
Harry Potter.
No songs from Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings. And
I got The Hobbit too, but that's... Yeah.
I can't remember. There's
Under
one
the
more.
umbrella of Lord of the Rings.
But yeah, anyway, the music is really good. And the film, obviously, in its nature of what the story is, it's quite a tense... It's a really tense film. Obviously, it's like they're rescuing hostages, and the penalty is death if they get caught. So it's pretty tense, and the music really sort of ramps that up. And I literally found the first time I watched it, I found myself like sweating in sort of anxiety watching it. So, and that is in part to the music. And obviously it's a thriller, and I must say it is a thriller in every sense of the word. Literally.
That's the cheesiest thing you've said.
Mate, Mate. I apologise for that. That was really unarticulate.
Mate, you wouldn't believe it.
You would not believe it, bruv. Yeah, I cannot describe just how sort of tense and like suspenseful the ending when
I haven't watched it. Don't ruin it.
Okay, I won't mention. But yeah, that's all I can say. He does this. The cinematography is fantastic. I say this every week. This is why I pick these films.
You are a film studies student.
But I know. But I pick these films because I'm a big fan of cinematography. And he sort of creates a vintage sort of look to the film, like a 1970s like.
Yeah, the
film.
Sense of time was really good.
Yeah,
in that film.
that's. I mean, partly to the costumes as well, and the
Some really
makeup
funny
and the
looking
hair.
suits.
The
The
hair,
lapels
the
were
suits,
huge.
The lapels and the tashes and the weird hair.
Big collars too.
The big collars.
They were huge.
And
We're just railing
but
on
yeah,
about.
so the idea of obviously bringing that era to life was done really well, even through the way they filmed it. And he used a really cool technique actually, where he Ben Affleck shot the film on regular film, and then he cut the frames in half, and then blew the images up by 200% to increase the graininess of the image.
That's cool.
And that is how he made it look sort of like vintage and from the 70s.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
Also,
which I thought was
that's a great idea.
bloody clever, really.
Yeah, it is. And at the start, they used the old Warner Brothers symbol,
Yeah, actually,
like from the 70s.
did you know that Warner Brothers, obviously having been producers for this film, that image, there's like an aerial shot looking over the Burbank studios that Warner Brothers used, but at the time they shared it with another studio, but I can't remember who it was.
It doesn't matter.
But yeah, anyway, Warner Brothers, this is the shot in the film is actually present day. It wasn't like archive footage or anything. Mm-hmm. But you know the water tower at Warner Brothers studio?
Yeah.
They actually painted the old logo onto it.
Oh, that's
from
cool.
From the 70s.
That is cool.
Just for that one shot, and then once they'd done it, they painted it back again.
Because when I got the film, when that thing started up and it's like a black background, really grainy.
Yeah,
it's got a film
and
footage thing.
they used the Warner Brothers logo from the 70s then as well.
I thought I got the wrong film.
Really?
I was like, this isn't Argo.
this film's new. Yeah, I just the way they sort of recreate that 70s look and style I thought they did it really cleverly.
Yeah.
And they also used archive footage Obviously, it was in the news quite a lot. It was a terrible sort of story.
Yeah, it gets like 6mm film at times, doesn't it?
Yeah. And they used archival footage from ABC, CBS, and NBC. Mm-hmm. So they've got a lot of people involved in sort of. There's a lot of effort. You can see the effort that's gone into making this.
Yeah.
They said if we're gonna shoot a film like this, then we're gonna do it properly.
Yeah, they succeeded in my opinion.
It's almost
they have succeeded.
It's reminiscent of one of the quotes from the film where Alan Arkin says, "If we're gonna make a fake film, it's gonna be a fake hit."
Yeah,
and so it's sort of that enthusiasm to make it a good.
Yeah. There is another line which we can't say.
We can't repeat. It is it's a repeated line as well. It's said about 5 or 6 times in this film.
Yeah, which
unfortunately I cannot repeat it because
it's a shame. I think it's
a shame because it's one of the greatest lines in a film ever.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I mean, if you watch the film or have seen the film, you know exactly which line we're talking about here. But,
anyway, carrying on with Argo and my review. The thing that surprised me about it, though, which I wasn't expecting, it was quite comic at times, actually. There's a lot of dark humour in there.
Yeah, a lot of humour in that film.
And obviously you've got people like Alan Arkin and John Goodman, so, they're going to bring that to the table. But I thought it was quite clever putting that in. I was surprised at first, but then I thought about it, and it was quite clever because it sort of eases the tense overtone of the rest of the film. It sort of settles the audience in between the moments where they're nervous and terrified. Not terrified, but, like...
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was quite well done. So I really like the dark sort of humour in that. However, there has been some criticisms. I'm really running out of time here.
No, you're right. You've got about 4 minutes.
It significantly plays down the importance of the Canadian government. Because...
America,
yeah. Yeah, pretty much it's all sort of like, yeah, the CIA is great. Yeah, we rescued these people. And... really
in reality
the real story is actually that Canada did most of it and the CIA